Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back. And this is
Bestie
with my bestie.
So welcome back, guys.
Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Vanessa.
Pod, and I'm Marly.
And this is
Bestie with my bestie.
And we are live. We're going.
This is it.
This is it.
This is the one where we discuss.
This is the one where we end our careers.
This is it. We're going to talk about some controversial topics.
This one probably can be. Because there's different opinions nowadays about second chances.
I guess so.
And that's what we're talking about.
Second chances.
Giving second chances. How you feel about it.
In relationships.
I think just in general.
In general. Even I was going to say friendships.
Yeah.
Or it could be anything. Do you want to start? Do you know your answer?
I am all for second chances, but it's situational. And I think it varies with, obviously, your personality type. If you're a strong, independent woman that's like, strike one, you're done. Like, sorry, pal, you messed up, you screwed up, can't go back. Then, I understand that that's part of, like, your mentality, your, ways.
Everyone's different.
Yeah. For me personally, though, second chances aren't bad if you're in a relationship. Nobody's perfect. Right. I think a lot of communication has to be made in a relationship. But, of course, like, people are going to slip. They're going to make mistakes. Should they be? No, but it happens. Yeah. We're not perfect. We're human.
Definitely.
And I think if you think it's worth it, if this person is worth it to you,
yes,
to give a second chance, then do it.
Yeah.
So that's my personal opinion on it. I have given second chances before. I've given hundreds of chances before. Yeah. But it's because I see what it is that I have in front of me. I see the whole picture.
The bigger picture.
Yeah. And it could be something small to something big.
Right.
But in the end, it's my decision. If I know that it's gonna come out stronger, like if we're gonna come out stronger, then yes, I'm gonna give it like another chance.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I get that. So I guess I'm a yes to second chances, but can you give an example of what you would not give a second chance to?
If the only thing I can think of is like, you would think I would say cheating, which cheating is up there.
Okay.
But it's like I've also been at fault in my own ways of doing things, and also understanding like, shit, I made a huge mistake.
Understanding.
And I've been on the other end of, can you give me another chance?
Right.
Like, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Like I did what I did. I fucked up, and I've been given that chance.
Yeah.
So I understand both ends of it. The one thing I think for sure is like if it's more than, I don't want to sound stupid. Like, girl, you should have just stopped at the first time you cheated or he cheated. And it's like, I get that. But
it's hard.
It is hard when you're in those moments.
Yeah,
when
it's emotional. It's not, I mean, sometimes we think with our hearts.
Exactly.
And not with our minds like we should, maybe. Yeah. Like, I get it. But situational, it's hard.
It is hard situational. But, like, the only thing I can think about is, like, my first boyfriend. He was starting to get physically abusive.
Okay.
And at the first sight of that, I dipped.
Yeah.
Right. So that was the only, like, he was begging for me back, and he was like apologizing, wanting me to give him another chance. And that's when I was like, no, I cannot and I will not. Cheat on me all you want, but do not put your hands on me.
Yeah, cheat on me. That's fine. But no,
but like I didn't even know he was cheating on me until after.
Yeah.
So, but like that's where the only incident like I've been in,
right,
where it was like, I can't forgive you for this. Like,
right.
I can't even look at you for this. Other than that, I mean, I've been in situations where it's like something's happened, I've done something, and we've moved on from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I would say definitely physical abuse. Even now, I guess, just as I've gotten older, I've realized just what I won't put up with. I've definitely put up with a lot in the past.
Yeah.
Like boyfriend before Andy, too, emotionally and physically, there were a lot of things but I was so young.
Yes.
So it's like you don't know better. But now, like the woman I am today, there's no way I won't put up with it. And cheating, me and Andy haven't gone through that, but if he were to, I would not be able to. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's because of how long we've been together, and since a young age, that I feel like I know the person he is. Mm-hmm. And if he were to do that and betray me at that point, when I feel I know him so well and we're so in sync about everything, I feel it would just shatter me personally. I wouldn't be able to take him back. I would restart.
Bye. Oh, for sure, though.
Edward.
You know, like, I think now that we're older, like, looking back at the stuff that I did when I was younger.
Yeah.
And, like, again, like, I've made my mistakes.
Yeah.
But I've been on both ends.
Right.
Where I have cheated and then I've been cheated on.
Right.
So I've looked back at those and I'm just like, holy crap. Now that of course, I have a family. Hello. But, like, looking back, you're like, holy crap. Like, in those moments, like I said, I've just been put in both situations. Yeah. It's not the best. I have many regrets. But I just think to the general, what am I trying to say? Like, viewer, if you think it is worth it to you, if you think that you guys can move past something that was done or that was said or that was whatever it is,
right.
If you think in the end, like, you love him, vice versa, and you can move past this, set more boundaries, have conversations about it, you can move past it, then give a second chance.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with second chances, but it's like, you know, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. You know what I mean? Like,
fool me twice. That was weird. Okay. Fool me 3 times.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, exactly. Fool me.
Didn't expect that one. I'm like, okay.
Like, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, I think it's just situational.
Yeah, it's situational, and I've never been in that situation, so I could possibly change my mind.
Yeah.
But as of right now, not being in it, just because, like I said, me and Andrew are just so, like, that I don't think I could.
Yeah.
That's right now.
Like you said, it is easier said than done, especially I think when kids are involved. Because I know a lot of women that have found themselves in relationships where maybe they're not happy, but they're trying because of the kids.
Yeah.
Where maybe something's happened, and as much as their mind is telling them, like, what are you doing? Their heart is saying, we have a family, we can work on it. Because it is tricky. Like, I feel like nowadays the generation, it's 50, again, it's another hard. Black and white, it's gray. Like, a lot of mindsets today are like, a lot of women are very independent. I don't need a man. First sight of a red flag, they're gone. You know? Yeah. But then I'm also, a part of me is like, let's work on it as much as we can.
Yeah.
Because that's what I saw my parents do. Like, my parents have been together going on like almost 40 years.
Wow.
And, you know, they're not perfect. Right. They have their issues. No one is. But no matter what has happened, they've worked on it. They're happy. They love each other. And so I carry that into my relationships. Like, no matter what has happened, I want to try my best to make sure I've done what I can, what you could do to work on our relationship. But I'm also okay with, like, if I'm not happy, if you're not happy, then let's mutually end something.
Yeah.
But if you think,
in a civil way.
Yes.
You know,
if you think that this isn't working out and I'm on the same page, there's no need, like you said, civil way to, like, let's be adults about it.
Yeah, for sure.
But, like, I'm not going to run at the first sight of a red flag and be like, no, sorry.
Because everyone has flaws.
Yes.
No one's perfect. Yeah. So if you're going to just keep running and running, you're going to be running forever.
Exactly. So I think that's also what's happening in this generation. Like, a lot of women, which is good because they're realizing their worth.
And what they will and won't stand for.
Yes.
So that's great. But also be understanding. Things happen.
Yeah.
Be patient. You know.
Things happen. But again, I think my only advice is, if you think it's worth it,
definitely
do what is going to make you happy. Nobody else matters but you in that moment, your happiness.
Yeah. And I get it, because sometimes you can ask for opinions from friends or family members, like, what do you think? But really, it just matters how you feel, what you think. But I understand how that can be like persuasive because you admire these people and, you know, you just want to know their opinion, but remember to stay true to you and your happiness.
Yeah. Like whenever a friend is venting to me about something that happened to them, I'm not going to be like, fuck him. No. You know, like I'm not going to instantly take my friend's side. I'm going to hear it out. Yeah. I'm going to tell her, you know, maybe what is going on in his point of view, the partner's point of view. But in the end, I'm going to leave it up to her. Definitely. Like whatever decision you make, you have my support because I know it's a decision you're making for yourself. Right.
Exactly.
You know,
as good friends should do. Yeah. Be supportive. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
unless it's going to hurt them.
Yes.
Then that's when it's like,
yeah, if your friend is obviously in danger.
Yeah, that's the only point where, okay, I'm not going to support you in that situation because I'm not going to allow you to get hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. So, yeah, that's mean, was that the whole thing?
That was for the first question.
Second chances. When it comes to friendships, though, I've been on the part where I have given a second chance. Me too. And now I know not to give someone a second chance because if you do, the relationship's not going to be the same. The friendship will not be the same in my personal experience.
For me, I have given second chances before and it's been great, but it's situational also. It depends on what was done and how they were. At the end of the day, were they a good friend? Were they not? Yeah. And like throughout it's just kind of a relationship too. It's like, does the good outweigh the bad? Yeah. Or does the bad outweigh the good? Mm-hmm. And in that case, no, I'm not going to give you a second chance. I will forgive you. I will be, you know, cordial, like, you know, but I'm not going to have that same like buddy, like but give you my all. No.
But that's what I've come to realize is like, I can't give friendships second chances because it's already been tainted. Okay. The fact that you have to be asking for a second chance just shows that like you weren't ever that friend that I needed the first time, you know? So for me personally, because I have forgiven friends, I have given them another chance. It's, like I said, just tainted. Mm-hmm. It's not the same. Right. I can't be your best friend. If anything, I'm holding myself back from giving you all of me because of maybe what you did, what you said, the actions you made, how you made me feel. Yeah. So personally, friendship wise, I can't do that. And I think I'm okay. Friendship breakups hurt. Yeah. But if I know it's not worth it, it's not worth it. Like, girl, yeah.
It's all on how you feel.
I can make other friends. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Second chances are a bitch.
They are. It's tough.
But if you think it's worth it, then it's worth it.
Definitely. If you feel it's worth it, it's all that matters.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Mine's so watered down now.
Is it? Yeah, mine too. Oh, yeah, mine's dripping.
You and your damn straw. That's so funny.
I have to. Yeah. I love straws. Yeah.
Straws are nice. Yeah. But I like the rim dip, so I have to have it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. I still...
Just pick with your finger. Yeah. But yeah, that was our soft topic. Let us know if you've ever given a second chance, if you're completely against second chances, how you feel versus relationship versus friendships. So, I mean, it happens to everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's your turn to pick a popsicle stick.
Okay, yeah, I think it is.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I think so.
It don't matter.
Oh, come. Okay, so your worst relationship, what happened, why was it the worst, and, you know, how it ended.
You want to go first?
Sure. It's like, you're like, I got to chug this before I get into that. So, my worst relationship was the relationship before Andy. It was very traumatic for me, especially at a young age. Yep. He was about 2 years older than me, which is already, like, too old. Like,
excuse you.
No, in that way. Like, okay, later on as adults, it's different because you know more, you're aware of more. Oh, yes. But I was younger in the way where he was thinking sexually already when I wasn't. Oh. You know, and things like that because I was so young. So there's that. He was, like I kind of mentioned, funny that we mentioned it a little bit. He was emotionally abusive. Definitely hurt me too, physically. And also, it was just a very traumatic relationship overall. He was definitely going through something. I would get a lot of, little warning here, could get pretty dark. He would send me like pictures of him hurting himself. Oh. Things like that, kind of using the, oh, well, if you do this, I'm going to break up with you. Or if you break up with me, I'm going to, end it or whatever. And so that was definitely my worst. And that was very traumatic, being so young. I was 13.
Oh, my God.
I was 13. He was 15. So also, like, he wanted to do things sexually. I did not. I was not ready for it. He was my next door neighbor.
Oh my God, that's so, wow.
Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, overall, just very traumatic, very controlling. If I wore, like, this shirt, there's no way. He'd be pissed. Like, he would want me to wear pants all the time and sweaters, even in the summer, zip them up. Don't show your boobs. Don't be wearing shorts.
I mean, you're 13.
Yeah.
but still.
But still, yeah, I'd like to already, you know what I mean? Yes. He was just more ahead of it, relationship-wise, where it's like I should not have been with someone older at that point. But like I said, it's different because when you're an adult and if you're with someone older, it's different. You know already all of those things. You've been sexual before. You've had,
you're a kid.
Yeah. So that's why it was bad. It took me a long time to finally end things with him because I was so scared that he was really going to end his life. And so that's what kept me around a lot. I think it was like 2 years of that.
The manipulating, the gaslighting.
Definitely. Checking my phone 24/7 when it's like, there's nothing to check, it's just a lot of stuff like that.
What the hell?
I know. So that's mine. I think I answered all the questions. Worst relationship, what happened? Why was it the worst? How did it end? Yep.
I can go into detail about mine.
Oh, go for it.
I didn't have my first boyfriend until I was about like 17, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. And honestly, I wasn't like thinking back at it now. I don't think I was as attracted to him. I think I was just like, I finally just wanted to have my first boyfriend.
Yeah. You wanted the experience.
Yeah. He was there. I met him through like a family trip. Like we always went to the river and it was like a family friend like thing. So it was him. Honestly, a lot of it's kind of a blur, but he was very, very, very immature. Very immature. And for me, it's my first relationship. But there was like, for instance, he was toxic just all over. Very controlling. I'll say a few things. So some of the things is like he would constantly check my phone.
Yep.
I took his virginity. So like, I mean, back then we were very sexually active. But there was just some things like he had like a secret app on his phone where he kept women's photos. Yeah. Okay. And like he would like screenshot women he thought was attractive on social media and put them in that vault. Yeah. Oh. And then like I took his virginity. So I was like, okay, like me and him it didn't hit me that maybe he was cheating.
Right.
But what was also weird was, well, before I get into that, he would he got angry fast.
Yes.
So he would like start screaming at me. He'd start like, if we were in the car, he'd scream and he'd start like punching everything in the car. It slowly turned into him like pinching me. Whenever he got angry, he'd pinch me. Yeah. So like I hate pinching now. Like do not pinch me because of that. Yeah. He would pinch me. He would like pull my hair. And then he would just get like in my face, verbally start to like go off on me and scream at me. And he made me feel like he only wanted me for sex at one point. Because I would drive to him. It was like a distance thing. He lived in Orange County. I lived in like the Riverside area. So I would drive to him because I don't know why. I put so much effort into that relationship. But whenever I would go over, we would have sex. And then he'd be like, okay, you can leave. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, his mom didn't like me. It was so obvious his mom and like his brother didn't like me. I don't know Spanish, so I think she kept that like against me.
Hold
like
that against you. Oh, that
yeah, like
sucks.
you should find a woman who's gonna take care of you and provide for you and know Spanish.
That's kind of an insecurity of mine, the Spanish thing.
It is an insecurity, but like.
But it's
relax.
not our fault.
Yes,
and it's
exactly.
like, is it that much? Like, doesn't it matter if I'm a good person?
Yeah. He was a huge mama's boy, spoiled brat, got everything he wanted, I think, from his parents. And like I said, there was, this is the thing where I look back, there was a cousin that he had. So it was like his cousin's.
Guy or girl?
Girl.
Okay.
It was his girl's cousin's cousin. So it's technically not like his first cousin. Would it be like
It's
a
like
second cousin?
No, it's not even. It's a cousin's cousin.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not related. Then.
Okay, so they're not related. But during that time, like I just thought like it was weird. Like she had a thing for him.
Oh, there you go.
And he would look at her, and in my point of view, I'm like, that's like your cousin's cousin. Like you guys like hang out and do like stuff together. I was like, that's weird.
Yep.
She would purposely make comments like if she saw me with him, she'd make comments to like her cousin like, oh, if only I was there. And I'd be like, that's weird. And it wasn't until, his friends were constantly cheating on their girlfriends.
Oh, cool. Great.
And then I remember like I wasn't into their business, but it wasn't until after we broke up where one of the girlfriends hit me up and was like, he was cheating on you the entire time. He cheated on you with his cousin's cousin. And he would like brag about it. Anytime you left the house, he would add girls back, meet up with them. So like all this information came out. But the reason why I broke up with him was because we went to Day and Night, which is like a 3-day weekend, 3-day weekend concert. Mm-hmm. And we were going with his friends. And he got me the tickets for us to go. And that morning he was like taking the shower. And he started like banging on the bathroom. And I was like, what the heck? So I went in there and I was like, what? Like, why are you banging? And he was just like, give me the fucking shampoo or something. So I went in the room, I went back in the bathroom and I handed him the shampoo and I was like, here. And because of that, he grabbed the shampoo, he throws it at me, he chases me in the room, he pushes me down, and he just like, and it was in that moment where I was like, I have to go. Like, fuck this shit. I am not dealing with this. You're immature. Like there was just everything about him was so toxic and it was getting worse. Mm-hmm. So that was by far my worst relationship. The manipulating, the gaslighting, same thing. Like if you break up with me, I'm going to end my life. I'm going to like do something because of you. So that keeps you going because you don't want him.
And not because you want to stay, but only for that one reason. Not because you're truly happy.
Yeah. And then you're like, if something does happen, it's going to be my fault.
My fault. Yeah. And that's a young mindset. Now if someone tells me that, bye.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deal with it.
So after that, I was just like, it's funny now, but like I still went to Day and Night because I was like, I'm going to go to this concert.
I'm still going.
I'm not going to talk. I didn't talk to him. I didn't do any of that. I was like, I'm going to go to this concert. I'm going to have fun and just be alone. Like, and I had my fun.
Cool.
But after that, I was like, bye. We're no longer like, thanks for the tickets, but like, bye.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
And then I remember that like he came to like my parents' house and my dad knew. He found out. My sister found out because she read my phone.
Bye to him.
Yeah, she read my phone. She was like, what happened? You're not together? And she read my phone and she was like pissed off. She's like, he did this to you?
Oh no.
Why? Like, I can't wait till I fucking see him. All this stuff.
Yeah.
And so like, after that, it was like completely done. He would try messaging me like months after, like, remember when we went to Disney? Read it, didn't care about it.
Remember that time you did this and this to me?
And I remember I had some clothes that I left over at his house. And when we broke up, I was like, I need my clothes back. And he was like, no, I'm not giving this to you because you're going to wear this out in front of people. And it was like a bikini top.
Ugh.
So he purposely kept that from me. When I went over to get my stuff, he hid it from me so I couldn't find it. And then months later, he was like, like, I found it, quotations. Mm-hmm. I never gave him anything after that. Like, I didn't talk to him. Like, I literally dropped his ass from my life.
Good.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Mm-hmm. Wow, yeah, that was the worst. That was really worse. That was bad. But now we're here.
Same boat.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Yet again, same page.
Yeah, same page, same story.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Oh, man. The shit we gone through.
Honestly.
I mean, we were immature. we thought we
young,
knew
naive,
love.
Didn't know better. And now that we do, that's what's important. And I'm glad you left when you did.
Oh, yeah. I can't imagine staying.
Yeah.
What sucks, too, is, like, I loved his family. So, like, I was
best friends with his sister.
Yeah, I was close to, like, his cousin, who I still talk to this day. But we don't ever talk about, like, really what happened in the past. We have a little bit, but it's, like, that's over with, that's done with. Like, I genuinely loved his, like, his dad was amazing. His cousins, his little cousins, like, they were all sweet. And, like, that's the thing that sucks with breakups is, like, you could break up with the person.
With the family too.
Exactly. And that hurts.
Yeah.
That was a bitch.
And then I don't think his family knows anything. Obviously, I doubt he's going to tell them, oh, I did this, and this to her, X, Y, and Z. But I think they blamed me for how he felt afterwards, like in a depression kind of state.
Yeah.
And it's like, you guys don't even know what happened. But of course, you're going to be on his side. It makes sense. That's your, but
family.
It's like,
I get it.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't.
His dad knew. I think, I don't know if my parents told him or if he found out, but like his dad was like such a sweetheart. I loved his dad because his dad would put him in his place. And his dad told him, like, you're going to go over and you're going to apologize to not only her, but like her parents.
Wow.
Because his dad's like about respect.
Yeah.
So, and the mom in the end, I remember we had like a sit down conversation and she straight up told me to my face, well, what did you do for him to be this way with you?
Mom's fault.
Like, it's your, like, she literally was saying like, well, it's like, your fault.
It's okay because.
Yeah.
Like no,
well, obviously, like,
there was something.
What did you do for him to hit you?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Versus the dad's like, the dad put him in his place.
Good.
Yeah.
You know what? That's kind of funny too, because there was one point where his mom asked me, she came to me and she's like, does he hurt you? Like, you let me know if he ever hurts you. Tell me. Yeah. And by then, like, he was, but I hadn't said anything. Yeah. I was very quiet in any ways. So I wouldn't really speak my mind back then. I'm barely starting to feel comfortable with confrontation, when needed. And so back then, no way would I say anything.
Oh,
so
of course.
That's kind of funny that his dad knew and said something, and his mom told me something, asked me. But yeah.
But it's so funny now because, like, I've had some slight conversations with the cousin that I'm close with, and she's told me that, like, after, he, like, was not the same. Like, he refused to talk about it. He refused to, like, bring it up. He, like, wasn't in a relationship since then, when it was, like, years ago. And I think now he's in one, which, like, I don't care. I just told her, like, I wish him well. I hope he's doing good in life. Like, good for him, whatever. Yeah. It's in the past. But it's, like, so insane to look back and think, like, holy shit, I really went through that.
I went through that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess since you said if you did talk to him after or not, I didn't talk to him for a very long time after. And then I did talk to him, I think it was like maybe way later on in high school or something. But then it was just like we just talked, but not friends. Yeah. Yeah. But again, I wish him well. All is fine, whatever. It's in the past. But
I don't know what I would say to him. I feel like now that I'm older and adult, because I've told Eric this, I was like, I think maybe there's going to be a time where we run into each other, because he is like my uncle's family friend. Like, they're close. Oh. So, like, it's been years since I've last seen them, but I'm like, there has to be maybe one moment where I might run into him. I don't know. But I'm like, in the beginning, if you were to ask me, like, what would you do? I'd be pissed. I'd be like, I would slap him or do something. But now that I'm a mom, I'm an adult, I'd be like, you know what? We were both immature. I hope he's learned, his lesson, treats his girlfriends better. Yes. Like, I'm coming from a more of adult perspective and mindset. Yeah.
And see, when we did talk and we caught up with each other and he had a girlfriend, he actually, let me see. We spoke more, and I was able to see that he was different and that he changed from talking, of course. Like, I don't know for a fact how he is with his girls.
Oh, of course.
But that made me happy, at least, that he kind of learned from it. It sucks that I had to go through that.
It sucks that you had to be his learning experience.
Yeah. But I'm definitely happy that he does treat his girls like better, you know? And if I were to see him out, I'd wave, say hi, you know, whatever. I have no like hate towards him or anything. Like I feel like friendly level, whatever. But yeah. So there's our
shitty relationship.
I know. Well, this is fun.
Bringing back the trauma.
You know.
Fuck you.
Need another drink.
If you're watching, fuck you. Yeah, right?
Eric, okay.
I know. Eric, we need another margarita.
Another one. Yeah. So yeah.
Well.
That got a little deep, guys.
That was very deep, but you know what? That's life. That's life. That's a song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Keep going.
I don't know the rest.
Oh, well.
I don't know the rest.
Google it.
But yeah, that's our episode. We hope you guys enjoyed it. It got some serious.
It got serious. This was our most serious one.
I think so.
I think so far. Thus far.
Yeah, that could be, I think, triggering to some. So I'm sorry if it was like a triggering conversation.
I'll definitely say that you should see some kind of warning. Yeah. Like before this is released. Like
yes, I think
in the description or like in the beginning of the video, you know, just to let you know.
But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, this conversation was on a more deeper level than what it usually is. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as it
relate in some way. I mean, hopefully you can't relate, you know. Yeah, but I mean, everyone goes through stuff, so just know you're not alone and definitely don't put up with anything.
Yes, know your worth. Please definitely seek help. Go through
talk to someone, anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, but we've all been there. I mean, and now we're out and we're engaged.
We're good.
We're married. We're thriving in life.
Yes.
But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at TWBestie. And again, if you guys want to carry a conversation, DM us on Instagram. That's where we'll be most active on.
Definitely. We'll respond.
Yes. We can talk about our problems together.
Yes, we'll get through it.
Yes. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.